right into it. So make sure you have that resistance band with you here. We have an express class here today, so I want to make sure you get plenty of work for those glutes. All right, let's start with a nice little warm up for those glutes, coming all the way down to your mat on your back. You want your fingertips to kind of graze the back of your heels. You can rest your head down. We're going to start by just raising the hips up, then lowering them, tap on the ground, and lift back up. Big squeeze with the glutes. Good. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Good. We're going to do these 10 more reps. 10. Good. Now in this position here, make sure you're tucking those glutes, squeezing the glutes, and not lifting with the back like this. We're just tucking those glutes under, digging those heels into the ground. Give a big squeeze at the top. Good. Give me 5 more. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. Hold it up here at the top. Hold at the top, squeeze those glutes, tap in on those muscles. Make sure everything's working like we want it to. Good. Now I just want you to lift your right heel off the ground. Good. Left heel off the ground. Coming to the toes of the right foot. Good. Toes of the left. Good. Toes of the right. Good. Toes on the left. Good. Now take both both heels off the ground. Good. We're going to lower and lift. Good. For 10, same thing. Squeeze those hips. Squeeze those glutes, lift the hips. 8, now we're just up on our toes. If this is uncomfortable, you can always lower those heels back down and repeat that same movement. 7, good. You should start to feel those glutes firing up. 6, good. 5, 4, 3, good, you got it. 2, 1, stay here, lower those heels. Now we're gonna actually lift our toes off of the ground, digging our heels down into the ground. Toes are lifted, heels are down. Let's lower and lift. Those hips should be firing up now. Good, that's 9, 8, good, you got it. 7, 6, 5, how are we feeling? Good, keep it up, you got it. 4, good, big squeeze with those glutes. 3, hamstrings are firing up as well, back of the legs. 2, 1, hold it up here, big squeeze, tucking those hips, squeezing the glutes. Lower the toes down. We're still up in our bridge here. I'm going to shift my feet in a little bit closer to my hands. Find what's comfortable for you. Now we're starting back from the beginning, except this time we're going to lower halfway down and lift all the way up. So we do not want your hips to touch the ground this time. Good. Lowering halfway down, all the way up. Good. So a couple inches down, a couple inches back up. Good. Glutes are firing up. Good. You got it. Give me 6 more. Squeeze those glutes. 5, 4. You want a little extra challenge here. Lift the arms up overhead. Otherwise, you can have them down here, or you can have them kind of tapping on those muscles. Make sure they're working. Good. Give me 2 more. 2, 1. All right, you know what's next. We're going to take those heels off of the ground. We're on our toes, and we're lowering halfway down, all the way up. Good. You got it. 9, 8. Big squeeze. Come on. 7. As you get tired, really lift those hips up to the sky. 6, 5. Working those calves now here. 4. All that posterior chain, getting a lot of work here. 3, 2. We're doing a lot of bridges today, if you can't tell. 1. Hold there. Drop the heels. Now we're going to lift the toes. Good. Lowering halfway, all the way up. Anytime you need a break, take your break. We've got one more round in us. Good. You got it. 8. Lowering halfway, big squeeze up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it all the way up. Good. Drop those toes back down. I'm going to scoop my heels in. This is your last circuit. So if you need a little break, take your little break here. All we're going to do now is pump at the top. So little baby pulses at the top. Good. Stay here for 8, 7, 6 is your last round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those heels. Good. Little pulses at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stay high with those hips. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels. Lift the toes. Little pulses for 8, 7. Can you get your hips higher? Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. And slowly unroll that back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Give your glutes a nice little stretch. Good job, y'all. All right, let's move into just a quick little ab sequence here. Bring those knees up to 90 degrees, hips to 90 degrees here. You can lift the head, or you can keep it rested down. Elbows are nice and wide, resting your head in your hands. We're gonna lower our right leg down and up. Left leg down and up. Good. Now, as we lower our right leg, we want to make sure our low back stays pressed firmly against the mat. Left leg extends. Good. Back up. If you notice your lower back starting to arch and lift as you lower your leg, maybe you just want to keep that knee bent and stay right here. Okay? Totally fine. Do whatever works for you. Otherwise, we got 6 more. That's 6. 5, nice and slow. 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Right here, we're just going to extend our right leg out and now curl over your right elbow to your left knee. Now we're going to point the toe up, flex the foot down, right leg. Point up, flex down. Working those obliques, up and down. Good. Point the right toes up to the sky, flex that foot, drift down. Good. You're going to keep the right elbow pulling in toward that left foot and flex. Good. Point. Good. How's this feeling? And flex. Can we do 4 more? Point and flex. 3 more. Point and flex. Stretch it down. 2 more. Can you lift that right shoulder even higher off the ground here as we finish up? 1 more. Good. Now we're going to bicycle crunch it out. Good. 1 more. And now we're going to flip. So we're on the opposite side now. We're just going to scoot over here. So we have the right leg lifted, left leg long. Curl the left side in. Point the toes up. Flex them down. Good. Point and flex. If it starts to burn, remember, you can just keep this leg here. You need a little break, or if you're noticing too much pain in that leg or low back. Otherwise, flex and point. Good. Good. Lift that left side off the mat. Point and flex. 4 more. Good. Good, you got it. 3 more. Take your time really lifting that left shoulder off the mat. 1 more. Good. Again. 4, 3, bicycle crunch. 2, 1. Good. Hug those knees into your chest. Nice little stretch here. How's that feeling on the abs? Good. All right. Roll it out. Good, good, good. Give those ankles a little break. We're going to come back into those bridges here. All right. Very good. Now, Starting with out our band first, we're gonna hit those hamstrings a little harder. So again, your fingertips are touching the backside of your heels here. And then we're just going to float those hips up, dig those heels down into the ground, midfoot down to the ground, and toes are there for balance. Good. We're going to start first by lifting our toes and just stepping our heels or marching our heels out all the way flat, as straight as you can get them. And then you're going to curl them back in little baby steps. All right. That's where we're starting. Here we go. Little curls, little hamstring walkouts. Walking it out nice and slowly. You can keep a soft bend in your knee here. Keep those hips up and then walk them back in. Good. Perfect. You got it. Keep going. Now, if it's more comfortable, you can walk with that foot flat on the ground. You don't have to have your toes lifted. But at some point, those toes probably have to come off the ground. Good. Working that posterior chain all the way from your calf to your hamstring, to your glute, to your back. Good. Stay here with me. A little walkouts. You feel the hamstrings start to turn on as we extend those legs out. Can you do one more? Lift those hips higher. Keep those hips elevated as we walk the heels out. Good. Walk it back in. Lower those toes back down. Lift the hips up. We're going to march the knees now. Left knee in, right. Good. So essentially getting our single leg bridge in. Good. Warming up for that single leg bridge. Good. Stay here. You got it. Right knee, left knee. Good. Right and left. Give me 4 more. 4, can you lift those hips up any higher? Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it up here. You can roll it down, give your hips, give your back a little break here. You can kind of shake those knees out side to side. Good. All right. Now, we're going to take that right leg here or pointed. You can be bent or pointed, totally up to you. Have your arms down to the side. We're going to do a single leg lift and lower for 10 reps. Lift, that's 8 or 9, excuse me. 8. Good. Keep going. You got it. 7, 6, 5, 4. Feel that left leg shaking. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Higher. 4. Higher. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower it down and let's switch. Right leg comes down, left leg comes up 90 degrees or straight up to the sky. And let's start with our single leg lifts. Good. 10. Let's lift it up for 9. Good. 8. Big squeeze in those glutes. 7. Feel our right leg shaking. 6. Good. 5. Lift it up high. Tuck those glutes in. 4. 3, 2. Hold it up here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Lift a little higher. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. If you have your resistance band, this is where you're going to want to grab that. Bring it around your knees. If you have a light dumbbell, you can also place that on your hips here. You do not need anything. You can do this totally body weight and just follow along without your band, okay? If you have your band, you're going to place it slightly above your knees. Let's finish this bridge off with a little extra resistance. Okay, starting first like we started earlier. Keep those hips, or excuse me, keep the knees hip distance. So The band is going to try and pull your knees in, pull that band out, and then lift, tap down, and lift, okay? So we want to keep our knees in alignment with our toes and with our hips. We don't want our knees caving into the center midline of our body here. Good. Keep pulsing those hips up, tapping on the ground, and lifting back up. Big squeeze in the glutes as we lift. We have a little extra tension pulling on that band for the outside of those glutes. Good. Give me 5 more. 4. Good. 3. 2. Hold it up here. Good. This time you're going to take your right knee, bring it away from your midline, and left knee away from your midline. So you're moving your right knee about 2 inches away from the center of your body, moving your left knee out 2 inches. Good. Right? All while keeping those hips nice and lifted. Again, remember, you can bring those arms above head for a little extra challenge, or keep them down on the mat. Up to you. Good. So right knee pulses out. Good. Left knee. Bringing it as wide as you can while still keeping control over your trunk and your torso. So we are working our core here while simultaneously working our glutes. Good. Can we do 4 more here? That's 4. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to move both knees out and in. Good. For 10, 9, 8. Both knees are moving out. 7. If you don't have a band, you're just doing this body weight. 6. Still try to find lots of control in this movement. Good. You got it. 5. Can you lift those hips a little bit higher? There we go. 4. 3. Breathing naturally here. 2. 1. Keep those knees wide here. So we pulled the knees wide. We're going to hold them there. We're going to lower halfway and lift. Good. Really feeling it in the glutes here. Good. We're finishing it out. Last little burner set here. You got about 3 minutes. Lowering halfway, lifting to the top, keeping those knees nice and wide. You got it. Stay here. If those knees start to cave in, pull them back out. You got 5 more. 4. This is your last sequence, not your last movement. 3. Keep those knees wide. 2. Holding it at the top. Give me little pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Hold it here. Keep your knees wide for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Higher. Pull those knees wider. 5. You're going to get a break after this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower it down. Good. You can roll or rock those knees side to side. Give yourself a little break. We're almost done. We're going to finish how we started. All right. Now, coming back up into that bridge. If you're ready to, you can take off that band. Otherwise, I'm keeping the band above my knees. Good. We're going to start first, lifting the right heel off the ground, left heel off the ground, just like we started this series with. Keeping those knees nice and wide. We don't want the knees caving in here. If you can create more tension on the band by bringing the knees a little bit wider, go ahead and try that. Good. Left heel up, right heel up, left heel up. Good. Both heels up. Lift those hips. We're going to lower, tap, and lift for 10, 9, 8, Good. Keeping those knees nice and wide. 7, 6. You need an extra challenge. Pull those knees wide as you lift up. 6, 5. I know it burns. You can do it. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Good. Pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those heels. Lift the toes now. Good. Pull those knees wide. We're going to lower and lift for 10. Good. You got it. 9. Almost done. 8, 7. Good. 6. Lift up. Good. 5. Dig those heels down. 4. Keep those knees wide if you can. 3. Pull against that band. Good. 2. Hold it up here. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. We're going to finish how we started. Walk those heels out. Good. With the band on now. And then walk them back in. Very nice. Keep those hips up. Good. You got it. Good. We're just doing 5 reps. That's 2 already. Good. Keep those hips up. 3 more. Good. Little steps on the way in. Hips are up. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Good. All right. Rest those heels down. Lift the hips up. Pull the band nice and strong. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower those hips down. Good. You can take off your band here. Very good, y'all. You are done. We're just going to stretch it out. So start by hugging those knees into the chest. Give yourself nice little hip circles, opening up the right knee, opening up the left knee, hitting those hips here a little bit. Then you can kind of rock it out side to side, dropping your knees down to the left, looking over to your right. Nice little stretch for that low back. Good. And then pull them back up to center, looking to your left. Drop your knees down to your right. Good. Nice little stretch for those glutes and for that low back. Good. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Back to center. Let's extend that right leg. Hug that left knee in. Good. Stretching the hip, stretching that glute. Good. Extend the left leg. Hug the right knee into the chest. Good. Good job, y'all. You are done with class today. Just finishing up the warm-up. Let me know what you guys thought about class in the comments. Good. Let's switch one more time. Left leg. Now we're going to bring the left leg across the right knee and then hug and then wrap the arms around the right backside of the right knee and hug that into the chest. Nice little stretch for this left glute. Big breath again. Good. Extend that right leg. Extend the left. Flex the right toes. Bring the right foot across the left knee and then hug behind the left leg, hugging it into your chest. Good. Feeling that stretch along the right side of the glute. Big breath again. Good. One more time. Big breath into the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Slowly extend. You can rock up or roll over to your side and come up into a seated position. All right, y'all.
Thank you so much for coming to class today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We switched up a little bit, went straight into some bridges. Lots of bridge work today. We haven't done a like full bridge series in quite a while. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, I'll hang around in the live here. Otherwise, thank you guys again. And reminder, we have live classes every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. and live group exercise classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. All right, y'all. Thanks again. Have a great day. And I'll see you next Tuesday, 7 a.m. for Butts and Guts. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.